Welcome to episode 7 of Discovered with Steph. This week I sit down with Montreal-based band Divine Emotions, and we talk about everything having to do with how they came to be, their inspirations, and just everything in general. So I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the show, and congrats on the new single release.
Thank you.
What got you guys into music first, and who inspires you to make the music you make?
Okay, well, I can start with that.
Yeah.
Well, me, basically, like, throughout my whole family, we played music from my father to my grandfather and my uncle. And that has, like, motivated me from a young age. And, so during we were all in a music program during high school. And that's where we all met. And that has motivated me to make music. Well, that's my answer, but I don't know about them.
Yeah, well, for me, it's no one in my family really plays music. It was just basically like I learned how to play drums. I entered a music program in high school, and I met these guys, and it was like we connected. We really have the same music taste, and ever since we just like started making music.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing for me. My dad plays the drums before, like in the 90s, and he had a band, and that really, really inspired me. Same thing, we were in the music program, and we just clicked it.
Okay, cool. So how would you describe the music you typically make? I know on your little Spotify thing, you have like Tame Impala vibes. So just describe your general vibe.
Honestly, I couldn't have a certain word for it because right now, early on in our career, we're trying a bunch of different sounds. I don't think we have like a set one right now or a word to describe our sound, but I think that will come with time. We will develop it and grow into one, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about learning and exploring and finding your voice in the industry, which I think is important. And, you guys could probably do a broad variety of things and really make it.
Thank you.
So, what's your creative process like?
Well, right now with COVID, it's pretty tough, honestly. Like, just the idea of starting a band with these guys was during the pandemic, and I didn't realize, but we all have like certain equipment at home to record, and it's been the same process since we started out, and that has been usually like I write like the song, I like write the song, and I asked my bandmates to just add on a certain to put their take on the song. So it could be Lucas with his lead guitar part or Raphael with his amazing drums.
And it's been a lot tougher with the COVID because we can't get together as much, and there's a little bit of a lack of motivation sometimes. So we're really excited for this COVID to end and really get together and make some good music.
Yeah, I bet everyone says COVID is the worst because you can't play shows, you can't do what you would normally do to promote yourselves and get yourselves out there as artists.
Yeah.
So it's really hard. So for this song, how did the process differ from your first single?
Okay, well, basically, I like produce and write it, and like I'm sort of behind everything at the moment with COVID, so we don't have like the same opportunities again. But from the first song, it sort of started out the same way. The first song I like wrote and recorded, and then I sent it to them. I got their take on it, and they put their parts, and I added in, and I mix it and everything. The second one was basically me on my own. Um, I was feeling like very inspired and very heartbroken, and I thought like just a guitar and like strings and like just singing was like the perfect way to demonstrate and to display this heartbreak, you could say. But yeah, if not, usually like because we have other songs that are not released yet and that we haven't put out, but it's been the same process. Like usually I write out the stems, or it's Lucas. Lucas has some very good songs as well where he writes out the stems, and then we all add on.
Okay, Cool. So, what have you learned and grown from, like, as part of your musical journey? I know you guys are, like, still developing and still, like, coming to be your own, but, like, what's the biggest thing you've learned along the way so far?
Go.
Well, I can go
Yeah.
first. Well, for me, it's I think it's two things. For me, it's being like your own, being original, being authentic, and that I think will come with time. Because at first, I feel like I was trying to imitate certain artists, certain vibes, certain genres, and I realized that I just don't think that's gonna work because you already have a Tame Impala, you already have a Rex Orange County. Like, why need a second? So that's what I've been trying to do is just fit into my own sound and fit into our own category. And second of all, putting the work in. Um, just putting your music out there is not going to do the work. And I think like the more work we put in, the more we're gonna see the. I'm trying to find the word. My bad.
The
The results. We're
Yeah.
gonna see the more work you put in, the more results you're gonna get. Just putting your music
Yeah.
out there is not gonna do it.
Yeah, and the more times we will get together and just make music, the more we'll grow into our own sound, and we'll be able to just like really get that sound we want. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, who would you want to collaborate with most in your career? Like, out of anyone in the industry?
Wow. Okay. This is a tough one.
Tame Impala.
Well, for me, Kevin Parker of Tame Impala, I just find he's amazing, and I would either be him or like John Lennon. Those are like my two idols.
Oh, those are good ones.
Yeah, those are my two biggest idols for me. Just from like John's lyricism into his like experimental stuff, it's very inspiring, and I'd love to like just being like this. Just wish I could have been in the studio with him, just like watching him do his thing, and Kevin Parker the same way, like with his like he tries out so many different sounds. I wish I could just like experiment with them. That'd be a dream come true if that would ever happen. I don't know about these guys, but those are mine.
well, for me, it's pretty much the same thing. Like Kevin Parker, his sound is so unique. It's you don't really see any artists do the same that he does. So I think it would be amazing just to work with him and just like get that sound that he has. And for me, it would be Tame Impala.
Yeah, to be honest, for me, I'm like completely different from these guys. I like more like rock-ish stuff. So me, it'd be Neil Peart from Rush. Some kind of not as known, but he's a really really good drummer, and just the way he plays, the style and everything, I really love that. He's like my number one idol.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I absolutely am obsessed with Tame Impala. So, like, if I were to be in a room with Kevin Parker, I think I would just, like, die.
You have
So,
a favorite album?
huh?
You have a favorite album?
I like the Slow Rush. That's my favorite.
Okay.
And then I have the first album on vinyl, but the Slow Rush is like absolutely. I can listen to every song like 12 times. It's so bad, but it's just like so good.
Yeah,
Like
it really
there's
is.
nothing, like you said, there's nothing like it, and the sound.
Yeah.
So, what's the best advice you've been given on your journey and way to? I know you guys aren't finished, but like just where you've gotten to so far.
Take a moment for that one.
I don't know, I guess like keep working on stuff.
Yeah,
keep,
we've
like,
gotten a lot of
improving.
advice from like our people we know
Yeah.
and friends and stuff, and they all say like you guys are really good, and it's like even our music teachers, we've showed them some work, our old music teachers, and they give us a lot of like good like criticism. They really help us, and I feel that that's really cool. But for you,
For me, just putting the work in. I think that was the best advice given to me because and being more active. Those are like the two best things because me and Lucas we like collaborated before this like 2 years ago, or
Yeah, 2 years
yeah,
ago.
it's about
Yeah.
2 years ago, and we like made a song together, and I released it, and I didn't put any work into it.
Yeah.
Like we just released it. We didn't promote it or anything. It was just like for friends and stuff.
And the sound has grown so
Yeah.
much since then.
yeah, and I just realized, and people have told me, like, Liam, you got to put in the work. You got like, if you want this to go somewhere, you have to do more than just release it. So yeah.
Yeah, I say pretty much the same thing. Like our music teachers, like everybody who's told me like just keep on working on it, put in hard work and stuff like that, and then in the end it'll like pay out. So I guess yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, and it's great that like you guys have those like music teachers because they're not gonna hold back, like they're really gonna tell you like what you need to do and how you need to move forward. So I think that's really important to have.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next for you guys? Like if you could see 6 months into the future, where would you guys be?
I don't know. I'd say like at least one live show.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The like shows in our community and stuff, that would be really fun. Just small shows to get ourselves out there. That would be so cool. And just like releasing new music, because we do have a lot of unreleased music, and that's probably
For me in 6 months, I would just like to have like a fan base. That would be like my biggest goal. To have a fan base and start playing live shows. That'd be amazing. Because I've taken off of my college to work on music and to like work on myself, and I want to put in this work in and see if it goes anywhere. And so in 6 months, I'm hoping that we can attain some really nice goals and nice new levels, you could say.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I'd really like to do like a live show, like perform like start off for someone. That'd be really cool. At least like some people would like actually watch us.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Have you guys ever played live before? Like where are some places where you played live?
Yeah, we've played in high school all together. Like throughout our 5 years, we have like concerts like from like mid-year to the end of year concerts, and like we've done like choir concerts and like band concerts where we played like trumpet, and that's how I basically got to know these guys.
Yeah.
Was just being in the back row where I was playing trumpet, euphonium, and tuba, and we just like meshed in, and like we played from actually playing like real like rock music or alternative or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we've played quite a bit, and we're just hoping for some more.
So I know you mentioned opening up for some people. Who do you think that like you could open up for? Like who would you want to?
Who would we want to open up? Well,
Yes.
Well, like Tame Impala would
Yeah.
also be a dream come true again, but trying to think.
Maybe some like Montreal bands.
Yeah, well,
that'd be cool,
like Arcade Fire would be pretty cool.
Arcade Fire.
Or
Franklin Electric,
these are all some cool bands, but like just opening up for any band would be amazing. Like just being in front of their audience.
Yeah.
And like making it like have it feel like it's your own. That'd be just amazing. So any really.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be so cool. But no, you guys are really cool, and I think like you're gonna go somewhere. And with the hard work, it takes like a long time, but like it's good.
Thank you.
So, we sort of touched on like the 6 months and whatnot, and how you guys want to like do live shows and really put yourself out there more. So when are you guys looking to put out all the unreleased music you have? Like, what's that timeline look like for you guys?
Pretty much as soon as they're finished.
Well, yeah, it's because the problem with me is I can either be very motivated or I can be like lazy as hell, and that's probably my biggest flaw with music, is because because I have all the songs on my computer. I like mix it and control it, and like sometimes I'm like this is like too old. I want to start something new or something, and it's just an ongoing cycle. So yeah, I'm just trying to I'd like to finish them and start some new songs.
Because we have a whole bunch of songs that we like wrote like a while back, and we would just like to like get together and just like re-record them.
Yeah. We were talking about that because like some lyrics I might have written a year or 6 months ago, I don't feel the same way as I did back then, and it's kind of like hard for me to write something I don't feel as I did then. So that we were discussing is maybe like when COVID dies down, we can actually record together, like just re-recording these songs and like having lyrics I actually like believe and think in the moment, so that I can release it and feel satisfied with it.
Yeah, and like also like to see what we could like redo on the songs, parts we could like retouch and stuff like that. That would make it like better. That also.
Okay, cool. So is there anything else you guys want to add? Talk about anything?
Well, I'd like to thank you for having us. That's
Yes, thank you for coming on. Are you kidding? I should be thanking you.
well, it's like a big step for us because well, it's our first interview, so that's pretty sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting.
So this is a big step for us.
Yeah.
That was my sit-down interview with Divine Emotions, and here is a clip of one of their songs.
How could I feel blue when I'm next to you? Girl, miss you. And everything that you do. You're my sunflower in my life, 'cause you're bright and yellow and you bring me joy. Why wouldn't I say hello? You're the sun in my skies. Through the rain and storms, you'll be there for me to clear up all the skies. And I want you back. Can we go back to when we were happy? Girl, I miss you, and I need you, and I'll wait here for you. I won't let you slip out of my hands, 'cause I wanna be your man. Girl, I miss you, and I need you, and I'll wait here for you. I won't let you slip out of my hands, 'cause I wanna be your man. Ooh,
Thank you so much for listening to this brand new episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I will see you on social media. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.